Even if you say that, I already ended the lease for this apartment. Huh? What do you mean? Mom said we should end the lease, so we went to do it together while you were on your business trip. No way, I can't stay with these crazy people anymore. My mother-in-law, Kate, seemed to think that by ending the apartment lease, I would have no choice but to give in. Now you have no choice but to live with us, she said, but I was determined not to. I don't want to. What are you talking about? You're his wife, so you have to. Then I'll divorce him. My name is Sarah, and I'm 30 years old. I work in an office. My husband, Travis, and I got married a year ago. We both work for companies that are business partners. We started working together on projects, became close, and eventually started dating. A year later, we got married. We were happy after getting married. Travis is a funny, positive guy, and we laughed a lot every day. I thought I had married a wonderful person and was very happy, but I didn't know Travis had this side to him. 6 months after our wedding, we spent New Year's at my in-laws' house for the first time. Before that, I didn't interact much with my in-laws, just visited them a few times. That New Year's visit showed me what they were really like. Everyone was there, my parents-in-law and my 2 sisters-in-law. It felt like I was finally part of their family gathering. Travis has 2 sisters, Ashley, who is single, and Anne, who is married with a young son named Tom, and brought Tom, but her husband went to visit his parents. I didn't have any bad feelings about my in-laws before that day. I thought they were friendly and easy to talk to, just like Travis. I was hoping we'd have a normal, pleasant time together, but it didn't go as I expected. Oh, Sarah, can you help me for a minute? Yes, I quickly answered when Kate, my mother-in-law, called me into the kitchen, but as soon as I went in, Kate's smile disappeared, and she gave me a cold look. You're so slow. You should have just helped out without waiting for me to ask. I'm sorry, I said, feeling nervous, thinking I had upset her. From that moment on, I tried my best to help and make Kate trust me again, but she kept saying hurtful things. Stop acting like a spoiled child just because Travis is nice to you, huh? After marriage, you should focus on building a family. Why are you still working at the company? Well, Travis actually let me keep working. That's because you complained until he let you. You're a terrible wife. You sit around in the living room and don't help at all. I can't believe you only do what you want and annoy Travis. Her harsh words really hurt. Then my sister-in-law Ashley came into the kitchen. I felt a little hope because Ashley and I had always gotten along, but to my surprise, she joined in with the criticism too. Wow, Sarah's cooking is awful. What? It's nothing like Mom's food. Does Travis really eat this? It looks like leftovers. I was shocked. I didn't expect Ashley to say something so mean. Kate and Ashley, who had always been polite, were suddenly treating me terribly. The New Year's gathering, which I thought would be fun, turned into a nightmare. Even during the meal, I didn't feel comfortable. Kate and Ashley talked about things only my in-laws understood, leaving me out. Travis, not noticing anything, didn't see what was wrong. When someone needed a drink, Kate would order me around, bring the drinks, hurry. No one said anything about it. It was like they saw me as their servant. When the gathering finally ended, Travis was so drunk he said, "I'm going to stay here." I refused, shoved him into the car, and drove us home. The next day, I tried to talk to Travis about what happened. Hey, Kate and Ashley were really rude to me. What? That's not true. We all had a good time. You're the only one who thinks that. They said a lot of awful things to me in the kitchen. Really? I don't think they would do that. Are you saying I'm lying? Well, I have a headache. Can we talk later? Huh? Come on. As soon as he realized it would take some effort, he ignored me and locked himself in his room. Every time I tried to bring it up again, he avoided the conversation. Then, one day, Travis suddenly said, "We're going to have a gathering at my sister's house next time." I was surprised when Travis suddenly said this, especially since I hadn't been able to talk about what happened at my in-laws' house. Why? It's Tom's birthday. We all need to celebrate together. You have no choice but to come. No way. Travis forced me to go to the birthday party without asking if I wanted to. On top of that, I had to pick out a present for Tom. Travis refused to do it because he was too busy with work. I was busy with work too. I spent my break at work doing research to find the perfect gift for Tom. I wanted him to be happy with it, so I put in a lot of effort to choose something special. A month later, it was Aunt's son Tom's birthday. We each gave him a present. Wow, this is what I wanted. Tom seemed to love the gift I picked out. I was relieved and happy to see him so excited. And said, "Thanks, Travis, you're so busy with work, but you picked out such a great gift for Tom." I thought Travis would explain that I had picked the gift, but instead, he said something I didn't expect. "Oh, don't worry, it's only natural to research a present for Tom. I'm glad he liked it. I picked it out just for him." I couldn't believe it. Travis was taking the credit for the gift I chose. I looked at him in shock, but before I could say anything, Kate spoke up. "Hey, Sarah, what are you doing? Hurry up with the cake." "What cake? What are you talking about?" I asked, confused. Then Kate said something surprising. "The birthday cake. I told you to get it for today." "What? I never heard anything about a birthday cake." "Huh? What kind of wife are you? Don't tell me you didn't prepare it." "Well, I didn't hear anything about a cake." "You mean you didn't get the cake?" No." My in-laws all looked at me with disappointment. "My goodness, you're truly useless. It's my grandchild's birthday." Then Tom, who found out there was no cake, started crying. "I wanted cake." Kate comforted Tom and said, "I'm sorry, Tom, it's sad on your birthday. It's all because someone forgot to get the cake." Kate blamed me and added, "You're awful, Sarah. Don't you like Tom? How could you be so mean to him?" Why was I being blamed for this? I looked at Travis, hoping he would step in and explain that Kate never asked me to get the cake, but to my surprise, Travis started agreeing with Kate. "You're a really bad wife, you know that? You've done things to hurt my family." "No way." As Travis said this, Ashley spoke up. "Good thing I bought a cake for something like this." With that, she brought out the cake. Tom's sad face brightened up right away. "Yay, my cake. That's my daughter. I knew something like this would happen," Kate said with a big smile. Ashley added, "Sarah is so clueless, so I got it just in case." That's when I realized they had set me up. They were purposely saying these things to make me look bad. I really wondered what would happen when Sarah said she forgot the cake. As a wife, she's completely useless. Everyone blamed me, and not a single person was on my side. Then Travis said something shocking. "You made Tom cry too, so as punishment, you should go home today." Huh? Don't think the one who did nothing and caused so much trouble should get a free meal and cake. When Travis said that, Kate, Anne, and Ashley all joined in and made me leave. So, I had no choice but to go. Anne's house was far from ours, so I took a cab to the bus station and then a 30-minute bus ride home. I really shouldn't have gone if it was going to be like this. I was the one who picked out Tom's gift while I was working. I wished I could go back and change things. That night, Travis didn't come home. He stayed at his parents' house. The next day, Travis came back. I tried to ask him what happened, but he said he wanted to talk. "You know, I heard you were harassing Kate and Ashley." "Huh? What? What are you talking about? You can't get away with this. And about the birthday cake, you must have forgotten on purpose. Do you hate my family that much? You're a terrible wife." I couldn't believe what he was saying, and I couldn't believe he was taking Kate's side. "Wait a minute, you don't believe me at all? And if you're going to say that, you've done terrible things too. You acted like you picked out the gift for Tom when it was me. It was a gift from both of us, so I didn't care when I was talking to and about it." I couldn't believe Travis. It was clear he just wanted to look good in front of his family and put all the blame on me. I couldn't feel any love for him after this. If things stayed like this, I'd seriously consider getting a divorce. While I was thinking about everything, something happened that made me decide to take action. I had been on a business trip for 3 days and didn't know anything terrible had happened during that time. When I returned home, I was shocked to see that Travis's things were packed into cardboard boxes. Confused, I quickly called Travis, but he immediately hung up, saying, "I'm on my way, I'll be home soon." I was frustrated, not knowing what was going on. When Travis finally came home, I noticed Kate, Anne, and Ashley were there too. "Travis, what's going on? Why are all your things packed, and why are Kate, Anne, and Ashley here?" I asked. Travis, smiling, answered, "We're moving out." "Move where?" "To my mom's, of course." "What? Wait a minute, why are you making this decision by yourself?" I yelled. Then Kate spoke up. "You don't have the right to decide about this house. Stop being childish and just do what Travis decides," she said. But this wasn't about me being childish. I'm not going to give in this time. Travis and I are married, so we need to talk and decide this together, I said firmly. Kate looked stunned. Even if you say so, I've already ended the lease on this apartment, she replied. What do you mean? Mom told me to, so we went ahead and ended the contract while you were away. No way. This apartment was under Travis's name, so technically, he could end the lease, but I never imagined he'd do it without talking to me first. I can't live with these crazy people anymore, I thought. Kate seemed to think that since she ended the contract, I'd just give up. Now you have no choice but to move in with us, she said. But I wasn't backing down. I don't want to. What do you mean? You're his wife, so you have to, she insisted. It being a wife means I have to do whatever you say, then I'll divorce him. Travis was stunned. Wait, are you serious about a divorce? I wouldn't say it if I wasn't serious. I'm done with you and your family. Let's just separate. Travis was speechless. Then and Ashley, who had been watching, suddenly spoke up. Wait, I won't let you get a divorce. Right, if you don't move in with us, who's going to take care of our dad? Ashley said. Take care of your dad? I asked. Ashley suddenly looked uncomfortable. Oh, I see. That's what this is really about, isn't it? I said. Apparently, my father-in-law had fallen down the stairs and needed care, and my in-laws were hoping I'd take care of him. So, you want me to take care of him? I asked. Someone has to do it, they said. Taking care of other people must be annoying for you all, since you're so selfish, I retorted. Are you insulting us when you're just a useless wife? They shouted. That's right, how dare you, you're just a wife, and Ashley yelled. So, I'm not even the wife anymore? I said. Did you not hear us, or do you forget things quickly? I provoked them, and they became even more upset. That's enough, I don't care anymore, just get a divorce, I don't want to see your face again, and Ashley said angrily. Well, I'll take your advice, I said, and started packing my things. Travis and Kate panicked and yelled at them, take back what you said. They were clearly worried because they knew they'd be in trouble if I really went through with the divorce. As I packed my things and started walking towards the door, Travis and Kate rushed to stop me. Wait, Sarah, I'll make them apologize, please, let's not go through with the divorce, just take care of my dad, Travis pleaded. Yeah, please help him, you could be a stay-at-home mom, and it would be good for you, Kate added. I turned to face my selfish in-laws and said, I don't want to be a stay-at-home mom. Also, I earn more than Travis, I worked hard to get where I am, and I pay for most of the rent here, which is expensive. I looked at them and continued, so, the person you made fun of, me, is doing better than your family member. That's all I have to say, goodbye, I said and walked out, leaving them stunned. I went back to my parents' house for a while, then hired a lawyer and officially asked for a divorce. Travis, looking really down, quietly agreed. As for Anne and Ashley, Kate asked them to help care for their father, but they both refused and ran away, and even had to pay a large amount of alimony after her affair was discovered by her husband. Ashley, who had been living at home with her mother, started living on her own but couldn't manage to get up on time for work. She ended up getting fired because she was always late. Travis, still living with his parents due to Kate's pressure, is now the one taking care of his father. He's exhausted from balancing work and caregiving every day. Meanwhile, Kate and Travis are constantly fighting, stressed out, and their neighbors complain so much that the police have had to check on them. Most of the neighbors stopped interacting with them, and they became known as the crazy ones. It feels good to see them facing the consequences of everything they did to me. As for me, I've settled into a nice apartment near my office and am living comfortably on my own. I'm thinking of picking up a new hobby since I don't want to be in any relationship for now. The in-laws who pushed everything onto me and made me look bad are now in chaos, and it's satisfying to see them struggle. I wish Sarah a happy life from now on, and I hope she finds a new hobby soon. Thank you for watching till the end. Please subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.